If you've ever stood on a crowded subway platform, you know the feeling. That pressure in the air. That restless energy moving through the crowd. That moment when everyone is close, but nobody is really looking. I learned to live inside those moments. And for 5 years, I never got caught. But the truth is, I should have stopped much earlier. Because what started in 2020 almost destroyed my life by 2025. Back in early 2020, my life wasn't exactly falling apart. But it was definitely going nowhere. Dead-end jobs. Past due bills. Too much time alone with my own thoughts. Then the city shut down. New York went quiet in a way I had never seen before. Trains still ran, but the energy underground changed. People moved differently, distracted, anxious, buried in their phones. That's when the idea first crossed my mind. At first, it wasn't about money. It wasn't even about risk. It was about control. In a city of millions. I had never felt more invisible. And something in me wanted to test just how invisible I really was. The first time I crossed that line, my heart was pounding so loud I thought everyone around me could hear it. But nobody did. Nobody ever does, at least, not the first time. By 2021, the fear had changed. It didn't disappear. It evolved. What used to feel terrifying, started to feel electric. Every crowded train became a challenge. Every rush hour, a test of nerves. My senses sharpened in ways I can't fully explain. I could read body language in seconds. I could feel when someone was alert, and when they were completely checked out from the world around them. And every time I walked away clean, that rush hit harder. You tell yourself you're in control. You tell yourself you can stop anytime. But somewhere between 2021 and 2025, I stopped doing it for any practical reason. I was doing it for the adrenaline. And that's when it becomes dangerous. Because addiction doesn't always look like substances. Sometimes it looks like risk. It was late 2024 when everything almost came crashing down. I remember the night perfectly. Winter. Downtown platform. Train running 5 minutes late, which meant the crowd was thicker than usual. Too thick. That should have been my first warning. Something in the air felt off. You develop instincts when you live like that. Little signals your brain picks up before you consciously understand them. Usually, I listened to those signals. That night, I didn't. Big mistake. Because halfway through the ride, I noticed something that made my stomach drop. 2 plainclothes officers. Not obvious. Not in uniform. But they were watching the car, not riding it. Watching. And for the first time in 5 years, I wasn't sure I was invisible anymore. My pulse went nuclear. Every stop felt slower than the last. Every second stretched thin like it might snap. I kept my head down. Kept my breathing steady. But inside was pure survival mode. When the train finally screeched into the next station, I moved with the crowd. Not too fast, not too slow. Just another tired commuter. Just another face. I didn't look back until I was halfway up the stairs. They were still on the platform. Scanning. Searching. And in that moment, I knew my time was almost up. People think fear is what makes you stop. It's not. It's the moment you realize the game isn't fun anymore. By early 2025, that rush I used to chase started feeling different. Heavier. Darker. Every time I stepped into the subway, I wasn't thinking about adrenaline anymore. I was thinking about prison. About one mistake. One camera angle. One person paying attention at the wrong moment. 5 years of getting away with it doesn't make you untouchable. It just means your luck hasn't run out yet. And mine. It was running thin. Quitting wasn't dramatic. No big moment. No final close call. Just one morning in 2025. I stood on the platform like I had 1,000 times before. And for the first time, the underground didn't feel exciting. It felt small. I looked around at the crowd, and realized I didn't want to spend the rest of my life moving through the city like a ghost. Always watching. Always calculating. always one mistake away from losing everything. So I walked away. For good. These days, my life looks very different. Because if you're going to chase adrenaline, you might as well do it saving lives. It sounds crazy, but the transition made sense in my head. I already knew how to stay calm under pressure. I already knew how fast things can go wrong. I already knew what it feels like when seconds matter. So I made a decision I never thought I'd make. I started over. Training. Discipline. Early mornings that hurt worse than anything I did underground. And now, I'm working toward becoming a firefighter. Not running from the heat anymore. Running into it. I'm not proud of the years I spent living in the shadows. But I'm also not pretending they didn't shape me. Sometimes the same intensity that pulls you down can push you somewhere better, if you catch it in time. 5 years underground taught me one thing. Eventually, everybody gets their wake-up call. I'm just glad I heard mine before it was too late.